What is up, guys? Time Up in here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. So, I know it's been a while since I made a Rays video. I didn't cover the last event because there was nothing of note to cover. It was pretty much just a seasonal event that didn't really have anything extra added into it for the most part. So I just kind of didn't do anything with it. I was just like, okay, it's a seasonal event. It's got a normal event shop. There's really nothing extraordinary in it. And I kind of feel the same way about this event. Obviously, I waited for this event to make a video on it because it's a raid event. So I wanted to wait till all three raids were open, so I could show it off. Once you hit the 50%, well, once the community hits the 50% threshold of these events, that's when the third raid comes out. But let's take a look at the banner. The banner is obviously Tales of Rebirth related. We have, which as you can see, I did do some summons. We have Vague's Ending Mirage Art. We have Agarte finally playable. I say finally playable, but I never thought in my wildest dreams she would be playable because she doesn't actually, I guess spoilers, she doesn't actually fight in Rebirth. Like, she's not that kind of character, which we have a number of characters in Rays who aren't really like fighters, but they gave them movesets, which I think is really cool. And of course, SALEH has his overray. So, that's pretty much what we are looking at for this banner. So let's just take a look real quick. However, as unfortunate as it is, but it's expected, they did give new 5 stars to Hilda and Annie, which does kind of fill out the pool a little bit more in terms of Mirage Arts. So you do kind of have to deal with that. But still not too bad. I love Agarte's color change. I know it's literally just, you know, black instead of like white, but it still looks really cool to me. It's how I feel about SALEH has that alt color in Zestiria as well, where it's kind of like red and black. I think it was red and black of his normal costume, and I prefer that one over his normal one when I'm actually playing Zestiria, which it's been a while since I played. But yeah. So now let's just go ahead and take a look at the raid event. Now, something weird they did with this raid, as you can see, I've farmed quite a bit of points up to this point. So you've got your 3 raids right here. First 2 bosses are just, you know, normal monsters. Well, obviously this one's like the lion thing, the Chimera lion thing. And then over here you've got the bone dragon, and then you fight SALEH in the final one. They didn't go back to the usual 4 million thing they've done for the last few raids. This only goes to 3 million. So at the end of everything, you just get a seasonal ticket, just a normal seasonal ticket, which is why I wasn't really super interested in making a video on this either. There's not really much in here. Like, you get a bunch of summon tickets, you get your usual crystals for Agarte to level her up, as you can see right here. And of course, diamonds and stuff like that. You get a 5-star ticket at 500,000. Just a general one for any random character. And then at 1.5, you get a normal Mirage Art ticket, which I guess is cool, but there's nothing really too special about this. So we'll go ahead and do one run of the 80 AP stage. This is going to be a really short video. I really don't have much to say on this. Obviously, in about 4 or 5 days, I think it'll be probably, I think Thursday should be when the next event starts, which should be the final day of the month. What day is the 31st? Yeah, the 31st is Thursday, so that should be when the Symphonia banner is dropping, which I think I'm going to wait to see. I mean, not that I have much to summon with right now anyway, because I caved and decided to try and summon, just because I wanted stuff for Agarte, which, as you can see, I did get her. And I summoned all the way up to the first pity so I could grab her 5-star as well. I'm going to wait on Symphonia simply because Symphonia is not a game I really need stuff for. Like, all my Symphonia characters are pretty decently powered up. I think the only one who really isn't is, like, Ewan and Regal, which obviously Ewan's getting a Mirage Art in this event, so it obviously would be useful for him. And then Regal, I'm going to need to get something at some point. But I want to see what's coming next month. We only have a handful of Ending Mirage Arts left. And the one I most want to get is Jude's. So whenever Jude's comes around, I want to make sure I have at least some to summon for him. So I think I may wait to summon to see who the EMA for next month is going to be. If it's going to be anyone else besides Jude, I may consider summoning on the Symphonia banner with what little I have. Even if I just get one of the dual Mirage Arts, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. So let's go ahead and dive in. We'll just go ahead and do the stage one time. And that'll pretty much be it. Oh yeah, Gardening Art is very interesting. Like, he has that there you go, you pretty much have it. I also find it interesting that we got Agarte playable before Millhouse, but Millhouse is in the event itself, in like the story, so I do think he's going to be playable somewhat in the near future, probably the next time they decide to do anything Rebirth related. I mean, obviously, pretty much all the Rebirth characters of the main cast still need Overrays and Decisive Mirage Arts, so, actually, not all of them, obviously. A lot of them do have DMAs. Obviously, T-Tray, Mao, and Eugene have them. But there's still a lot they can do with Rebirth content-wise, so I'm not super worried about having another chance. It's not like some other games where they already have a lot of stuff. But even with some other ones, like Vesperia, I guess, is the most glaring example. Like, a lot of characters have Overrays, Decisive Mirage Arts, and the like. But there's still a number of them that still don't. You still got characters like Judith, Carol, and Rapide that still have a lot of Mirage Arts they can still get. And even Raven, to a certain extent, can still use a lot as well. Flynn doesn't have an Overray or Decisive Mirage Art either, so same thing with Patty. So you do still have a lot of options, but I would say, in terms of total Mirage Arts, I'd say Vesperia probably has the most, but that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you did any summons, let me know how your summons went. Like I mentioned, all I really got for my summons was Agarte's Mirage Art, which I was very happy to get because she was, you know, my main focus of summoning in the first place. I mean, I would have been happy to get Vague's ending Mirage Art, but not super upset to not have it since I already have him pretty stacked up power-wise. But yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, mark, and to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.